Hey everybody, Michelle with Michelle's For Your Living here. Thanks for watching my videos. And it's the 1st of December of 2023, and I'm here to do a 6-year review of my Whirlpool washer and dryer. I bought these new in January of 2018. I made a video back then when I got them, and it's a rather popular video. I've gotten a lot of comments. I still get comments on it. People asking questions about them and telling me their experience of having a washer like this, you name it. So at the 2-year mark, I made a video doing a review because I got some requests for it. People saying they were interested if it was still working good, blah, 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 and what I thought about it. So I did that, and I also have a 4-year review video. I will link those in the description if you want to go back and watch those. So I want to talk about how I feel about this washer and dryer now and how they're doing. And also, in this video, I want to show you actually doing 2 different loads of laundry. I'll talk about that in a second. So basically, the washer and dryer work just like they did the day I got them. Nothing's happened to them. I've got no problems. I think they function the way they're supposed to function. There is a little bit of a learning curve, and so the washer doesn't have that big center agitator that we're used to, and so a lot of comments, people are saying their clothes don't get clean. The biggest thing I can think of is that maybe they're overloading this. We're not using the right laundry soap or something like that, and I think that could be a problem. So, this thing is as deep as my arm if I reach down in there, and it is made to be energy efficient and water efficient. It will not fill up. You cannot fill this washer up. I have washed, used the water dispenser here and rinsed out the end of the laundry soap bottle and got water down in there, and the thing detected it when I turned it on, and it'll pump the water out. I can hear it pumping out the little bit of water that went in there. It needs to be balanced. It needs to do its thing and everything. All right, so one of the loads that I'll show you I did, I used the regular water setting, and it's a lower water setting. I tend to keep the washer on the deep water setting, and I show you a load where I put too much in the load, and I use the deep water setting right here. But I still had too much clothes in there, and when you look at it, you think that it's not that much, but it is, because if you got that agitator in there, it really limits how much clothes you put in there, and everything. You gotta still compensate for that. You cannot stuff this thing, and if you're stuffing this full, yeah, your clothes are not going to get clean because it can't move them around and get and agitate them. The other thing is then after you've overstuffed that, you're going to put that in the dryer, and you're going to overstuff your dryer, and it's not going to be very efficient in getting the clothes dry, if there's too much clothes in the dryer. So that's how I feel about that. So, I'm conscious of how much I stick in here when I do it. And of course, overloading this and it holding on to more water and more weight in there when it's running is going to wear your washer out faster, right? So, anyhow, and let me just compare a little bit between this and a front load washer. So my man has a front load washer. He's had for a couple of years, 3 years or so, I don't know. And so I use that too. And one thing about the front load washer that I really don't like is that big gasket around the door gets really dirty up and around it. And it's like you got to clean that out. It's gross to see what is growing in there, I'm sure. It's like mold or something. The other thing is I'm not sure if you could really open the door, if you can stop the cycle and open the door mid-cycle if you needed to for some reason. I don't know. Forgot to put the soap in or something. I don't know. Maybe it lets you stop and, well, the soap on that thing has a drawer that pulls out, so I guess you could add it, but is it going to dispense it through there if the water's already run through? I don't know. But anyways, this one that does lock the lid when it goes on, but it allows you to stop it at mid-cycle for any reason. You can stop it and open the lid up. Yeah, so I do really like these, and like I said, I haven't had any problems. So everybody wants to know the model numbers. I don't know if these particular models are still available. WTW7500GC0, and on the dryer, let's see, it's right here. It's WD what? I can't read it. 7500GC0, and I know there's ones that look like these because I looked online, and so they still look like this. Whether they're they probably got some updates and whatever. Maybe you can talk to them with your cell phone now. I would imagine there's washers that let you do that. I can't do that with these models. So yeah, anyways, yeah, they're still good. Hopefully they'll last some more years, and maybe in 2 years I'll do a review again. So, or if I have a problem, I'll probably make a video about how I'm going to fix it. I do that. Okay, yeah. So, here's stuff about me doing laundry. All right, I put some laundry in here. So I have like 12 shirts. Some of them are just t-shirts, some of them are longer sleeve, and there's a hand towel and some socks and some undies in there. So yeah, you can see there's the bottom, and so it's maybe a third full. It's not even half. So this is a light load, and this would probably be like, I mean, that's quite a bit of clothes, but maybe if it had the agitator in the middle, I'd have filled that halfway. And I know when I had the old style washer with that, I'd cram as much in there because I want to do as little laundry as possible. So, and I don't feel like I need much soap. So I just put a little bit in there, depending on how dirty the clothes are. And I use, I don't know if this is high efficiency stuff or not. I don't see where it says that, but, it doesn't take a lot. This one dispenses water, and the other spot is for softener. And then I like to put plain white vinegar in the wash. Whoops, we have very hard water here with a lot of lime here in Indiana, and so I just put like a 1/4 cup in there, and it helps keep the washer fresh and not smelly. And actually I can tell a difference in the way the clothes feel. You don't have to use softener. Okay, push this button to turn it on. This is the deep water setting, but I'm going to take that off. I'm going to look at it without deep water, and I got on normal setting here, and I'm just going to do colors, and let me knock that down, the code. Okay, so there it goes, and we'll just turn it on right here by holding this in until it makes the bonk and the light comes on. All right, so it's adding more water now. It did a little bit of agitation, and I think part of what this thing is designed to do is agitate, let the soap and the water soak in, and let it work for a little bit. So then it'll stop. It has periods where it stops depending on the cycles, and I think that's just letting the soap do the work and everything. So yeah, it's really agitating it. So we'll look at it some more. Okay, here we are 10 minutes later. I'm going to stop it and show you because there's a lot more water in there now, and you can see it's almost, well, as high as the clothes are, and the soap has really sudsed up. So yeah, it's like if you just look at it at the beginning, there's not as much water. It fills up over time, it agitates it and everything. So, and I've never had a problem with it leaving soap in the clothes either. I've never noticed that either. All right, here we are, end of cycle. It makes a tone if you set it to make a tone. And there's the laundry all spun out to the edges. So that's what it should do, is just push it to the edges like that, when it spins it. And they're not right here I've got one that's a little bit tangled up, the long sleeves, but otherwise they're not tangled up. What happens is when you put too much in there, especially with, I've noticed with jeans, it'll twist them and they'll get knotted together, kind of like all twisted together. So anyways, that was just fine. And everything is wet. Everything has gone through, you know, just fine. All right, so the last load I did on the regular water setting with, you know, when it was a light load. This one I'm going to do on deep water. It's a heavier load. I've got 4 bath towels and 6 pairs of denim jeans in here. And so this is a lot. And you can see I just like dropped them in here, and it's not filled up all the way to the top. But I mean, like, I don't like doing, like, this is a lot. So we'll see what happens. But I've probably done this much before. But anyways, I think it's too much. Okay, maybe 4 towels and 4 pairs of jeans would probably be better. Like I said, I got 6 pairs of jeans. This pair of jeans, you can see this red spot on them. I spilled some Big Red on my pants, so I don't know if it's going to come out or not, but we'll keep an eye on that. We'll look for that one here in a little bit. And I haven't even pre-treated or nothing. So anyways, we'll see how this one goes. All right, so I stopped it again. It's filled up with water, and it's been running for about 12 minutes or so. And so I think it's done both of its initial fill up a little bit, putting in some more. So you can see that the laundry has really gotten a lot lower. And but you can imagine if you started out by pushing and compacting all that down in there, and then filling it up as full as I had it. I mean, with you could put twice as much in here, but it's just not going to agitate it and clean it. So yeah, that's it. My whole hand is covered in how deep that is right there. So and everything is wet here, and it will move it around and agitate it and turn it over. So we'll just push the button and get it started again. All right, so it's the end of the deep water cycle, which I had all those towels and pants in. So there they are, all spread around. Let's see if these got twisted. They don't look like they're too twisted up, but yeah, you can see how this is what I'm talking about. Putting too much in here and they get like this, and I've had them get worse than this, you know. And so they're all twisted twisted up, especially the pants. The towels don't do it as bad. So yeah, and let me see. Yep, this is the pants that had the stain on it, because I looked at that little spot on it right there. Let's see if it got the Big Red out. It did. It came out. Okay, anyways, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments. If I have to make another video, I don't know, maybe we'll make another one in 2 more years. Hopefully I'll still have them. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.